What the future of renewable energy in Rhode Island looks like at the Block Island Wind Farm, how Governor Dan McKee's executive order to lift mask mandates in Rhode Island has impacted COVID-19 positivity rates.
The snow from last week's storm has melted and frozen over, causing black ice on walkways. So be careful on your walk to class this week.
With new COVID-19 variants spreading throughout the U.S., the CDC recommends double masking to prevent further spread of the virus.
Archie Miller was welcomed as the 21st head coach of the men's basketball program here at URI on March 18th.
President Dooley said that 1,600 students will be tested per day. COVID-19 testing continues at the Memorial Union as URI tracks their positivity rates approaching Thanksgiving break. If you believe you've witnessed a laser strike, you can reach out to laserreports@faa.gov to file a report.
I think it's going to be a big problem for people here. I think it's almost for sure. If you have a high population of white-footed mice, then you're going to have a high population of Lyme disease, a high frequency prevalence of that.
The immature stages, the larval stages of the ticks feed on mice in the fall, late summer and fall, and then that stage becomes the stage that can bite people and pets the following spring.
With the observed increase in the white-footed mouse population this past fall, the community may want to be more proactive in checking themselves and their animals for ticks this spring.
Not all repellents are equally effective against ticks, but permethrin repellent applied to clothing is particularly effective. And so spraying shoes and socks and at least the lower portion of pant legs, both inside and outside, are great ways to protect yourself.
If you've been bitten by a tick, you can send a picture of the insect to Tick Spotters, a tool used to identify what kind of tick you have encountered to see if you are at risk for any diseases.
The deer ticks, also known as a black-legged tick, they are very small and they're easy to miss. So I unfortunately missed one myself. I can't remember when, a few months ago, and I got Lyme disease. I got Lyme arthritis is one of the symptoms of Lyme disease.
Reported cases of Lyme disease in Rhode Island increased 20% in 2017, according to the Rhode Island Department of Health, and stayed around this incident rate level in 2018 and 2019. Nicole Wagner reporting, Ocean State News.
Rhode Island's 70,000 college students can have a big impact on the health of the state's general population. Dr. Chris Nazen said this can increase the risk of transmission here.
It's a big deal when the institutes of higher education are in session. It's bringing a lot of people into the state from other areas.
Infectious disease physician Leonard Mermel said Rhode Island has one of the oldest state populations in the U.S., which is a demographic at risk of higher morbidity rates from COVID-19.
Be it a college campus in any part of the state, I mean, you're not insulated from your surrounding community. So inevitably, when we think about epidemiology of respiratory virus transmission, there's going to be spillover to the surrounding community.
COVID-19 testing continues at the Memorial Union as URI tracks their positivity rates approaching Thanksgiving break.
Mermel said a significant amount of transmission is believed to occur several days before symptom onset.
When there's enough of the virus in the cells in your upper airway to get into the bioaerosol and spread to someone else. And since this can be spread pre-symptomatically, even with aggressive contact tracing, it's difficult to control this.
Nicole Wagner reporting, 5 Cent Cigar News.